No, not yet. It's just not for me. I wouldn't think you'd find the right person.
No, I can't say it's an avenue I've gone down.
No, I haven't.
Me and a group of friends were drunk, so we decided to go on Tinder because everyone's talking about it.
I've never really felt the need. I've always just tried to meet people the conventional way.
Yes, I have. Some of them positive, meeting interesting people, interesting conversations. Other times, people you'd rather never have interacted with.
Heard any stories, any horror stories or good stories about online dating?
I know a friend that did Blender. That was creepy.
Why is it creepy? What happened?
Their profile pictures were not their face.
One of my friends has an obsession with that kind of culture and decided to set herself up a fake account to see what kind of interest she would get. And she's in a long-term committed relationship.
Sometimes you'll meet people, you won't get along, or there'll be some awkward moment, and then they'll be in your class the next semester, which has happened once.
My mum actually met my stepdad through some sort of online site.
A friend of mine did do online dating and met, or will hopefully remain the love of her life, so that's a nice story.
Do you think that online dating is effective?
You do meet people that are outside of your friendship circles and like your everyday interactions, and that makes it harder to have lasting relationships if they're not part of those circles.
If I were to create like a profile or something like that on a site, I would probably be putting in like the best possible things about myself, and I'm pretty sure the other person would be as well. So I'm not sure how authentic I guess that would really be.
Greater parts of our lives are going online, more social interactions are there. It kind of makes sense that dating would also shift towards that.
Well, for the queer community, it's good because you can meet people outside of the scene, especially because you can't really meet people in the sort of normal ways when you're queer, because you never know who is or who isn't.
There are a lot of arenas in our everyday life where we've decided that it's not actually appropriate to approach someone, for example, in the middle of the street, to ask them for their number or to say, I'm really interested in you. So the internet in that sense, I guess, can provide a really safe environment, or an environment where people feel comfortable enough sharing however much they feel is appropriate.
Online dating in the future?
Probably not. You never say never, do you?
I probably wouldn't go for it, just because I think it'd be a lot of hassle involved.
I really prefer face-to-face interaction with people, but I can understand that it could potentially be like a useful platform to start from,
Yeah.
in which case maybe.
It's like just not surrounding online dating that people feel there's something to be embarrassed about.
The idea of kind of going online is like, well, how bad must you be at kind of interacting with people that you already come into contact with?
It is embarrassing because it looks like you need help getting people and you're looking for other desperate people.
I would imagine 30s-ish plus, or early 30s, very, very late 20s, I think would be much more popular. And I think by that stage, people are working and they legitimately don't have time. They're legitimately not bumping into people.
Maybe it still has a bit of a stigma attached to it, but it seems like it's quickly disappearing. I think within the next 12 months, maybe that will become dramatically less and will become more mainstream.